Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and this is how to use Beedrill. So Beedrill in the anime is this ruthless killing Pokemon that just wants to stab and poison you to death. Unfortunately, the game doesn't translate that as well. That's highest stat is attack at only 90 base power. A lot of Pokemon have mini stats that are higher than just 90, and unfortunately, it doesn't get better from there. The hit points are really low, defenses are pitiful, and the special defense is okay, but the speed is really hard to use. It's not on a very competitive level. So you have to really search for those stat boosts. You have to look for that itemizing. You have to look for a way of setting up Beedrill to make it really work. But then when you go and look at its typing, it just gets a lot harder from there. By being bug and poison, you're getting a dual, super effective against grass, which means you're losing out on coverage. You do have that super effective hits against dark and psychic as well as fairy, so you do have a couple things to make of it, but overall your weaknesses are really common and you're not going to be surviving many hits anyway or getting the greatest coverage on your stab moves, so you're going to have to really try to make it work. And by making it work, let's go hop into Pokemon Showdown and see what we got. So one thing I was thinking about is if you set up with a sticky web, you have that on your team, Beedrill can work pretty well. You give it a jolly nature, and with that sticky web, its speed starts to become competitive even with 75 base. After that, I was thinking about giving it a Focus Sash and then going with Swords Dance. Statting up is a really common thing in this generation, so I mean, you take the hit, Focus Sash procs, you use Swords Dance. Now you have a pretty respectable attack, and well, I don't know why I have X's over here. Hold on, I just noticed that. Poison Jab is a good one to have. So what you do is you have a good attack, over 500, and now you have the abilities to just use X's or with your Swarm ability and do a lot more damage, because when you're at third or less of your hit points, bug attacks do 50% more damage. Well, with that Focus Sash being procced, now it's like you're getting a little extra boost out of your Swords Dance. X's is going to be a heavy hitting stab move, and you can get good coverage and a lot of damage. On top of that, you have Drill Run just for the potential to crit, as well as just having a ground coverage move, and then Poison Jab just being a really good poison go-to option. 30% chance to poison, as well as just coverage and stab. Not bad. With the Swords Dance, you can make it work, and that's pretty much how you want to run it if you have the sticky web set up. After that, if you don't have sticky web, or maybe if you're actually just really crazy and you decide to put it on Trick Room team and you go for the low speed nature and try to take away as much speed as possible, it can still work. Also, let's hop into level 50, because I keep forgetting to do so. And there we go. So this makes it to where it's going to be a bit, it can be usable in Trick Room just because everything is so fast right now. And you're still going to get a lot of offensive bulk, but it's one of those things that you have to really search to make it work. If you don't, well, let's go back to Jolly, just so you can look at the stats really quick. If you don't want to have to force something, going into a Focus Sash with agility might be a better option. That way you can still focus on having as high of an attack as possible with that 90 base going into the adamant nature. With that, your speed is going to be pretty low, but after using an agility with that Focus Sash, instead of Swords Dance, you do get some offensive bulk back into you. Again, Swarm will proc, your X-Scissors is going to hit strong. Then you just have to rely on super effective hits to make the most of it and trying to score a KO. That's how to use Beedrill. That's the best I could come up with. It doesn't have the greatest move pool. It doesn't have really any other way of statting up. You can make use of its Sniper ability. If you are on a Baton Pass team, you try to Baton Pass a Focus Energy into it and then just use Drill Run. That's going to be 100% crit. And I believe that Focus Energy does give, a critical ratio by 2. With the +1 from Drill Run, you're looking really strong. If you also give it Speed Boost into that Baton Pass with the Focus Energy, you might not even have to worry about Focus Sash. You can go with a Razor Claw, and then all of your hits will crit and then do 2.25 more damage. So you can look at that option if you want to run in Baton Pass, if you just really want to make Beedrill work. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day.